You bastards over there at Arrowhead, what have you done? You have offered me the most beautiful and tasteful gamer crack that I've experienced in at least the past 6 months. And then you take it away, saying, first it's free, motherfucker. Like, let's talk, man. The Illuminate, great time. A lot of fun, man. That was a good experience. The urban environments, top notch, man. The urban environments might not have been the most interesting thing in the world, but the way that they were done, it offered a completely different experience that isn't really possible in the rest of the game with the environments that are in there. I would like to see them be able to mix the two environments on maybe some larger planets, but for right now, what we have is a lot of fun. I'm curious how they're going to go forward with variety, because all the planets that are out in the rest of the Galactic War are pretty... There are a lot of different flavors of the same thing, is how I'll put it. And I'm not saying that those flavors are bad. I just feel that there is less room to make those kinds of changes in the environment that they're building right now. The way that they flowed with the AI walking through the streets and, you know, battles taking back alleys and little like divots in the parking lots and just central locations surrounded by buildings, the way the tripods can shoot through them while the rest of the hordes are, you know, stuck traveling the same paths as you are, except for the flying guys. It's just, it all worked together almost flawlessly. And I am very surprised that they hit us with this, and I haven't really done too much looking into it, but it feels like a beta test. So it feels like they hit us with this, and then they pulled it back a little bit, and they want to polish it up just a little bit more. And I understand, because there was a lot of little bugs, like the cars floating, some guys just... some guys attacking the same spot that your body died at too many times. Like, just... one of my videos, he was attacking the same spot for like 6 minutes. You don't see the full clip of it, obviously, but he was attacking us, and then he continued to attack us while we did an objective, and then I came back, and there was a big-ass hole in the ground where he was just shooting at my body. So that was funny. It was a funny glitch, and I think that's a lot of what was experienced by me in this little test that they had. It was just glitches that did not really ruin the fun. If anything, they kind of enhanced it, because it gave you something to like gawk at and laugh at. It didn't really take you out of the universe or anything. It wasn't something where I was like, oh wow, this is like a really stupid thing that I have to deal with. It was just a goofy little thing, and I appreciate those kinds of bugs, you know, the Skyrim-esque bugs. Let's talk about the enemy themselves, the Illuminate. I'm not going to go into too much detail. What I'm going to say is they give me a lot more of a Covenant vibe than I was expecting. And what I mean by that is not necessarily the action of the enemies themselves, but the way the AI work together and behave. It's like, it feels like they're moving chess pieces around the map to try and thwart you. And it feels a lot more action-packed and cohesive than I feel like the automatons, to where I feel that the automatons it's almost just overwhelming numbers of variety and numbers and lasers coming at you. It's not as readable. The readability of the Illuminate is top notch. I will say that. That was a lot of fun. The car is good. Do not nerf it. I don't care if it doesn't explode. It shouldn't explode because it's cool, and I want to keep using it. Although the fact that the tires can blow up is kind of funny, because it doesn't destroy the car, but it kind of gives you something to worry about, because you do lose your handling quite a bit. What else is there to talk about? The UFOs. I like the UFO system that they have. The fact that they come out of the sky, that the SAM sites take them down pretty easily. It leaves there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of things happening on screen. But like I said, I never feel tremendously overwhelmed, and everything has a weakness, except for like the medium guys. Sometimes they just want to tank everything. The railgun, not as good as it is against the automatons, but that's totally fine. You got to have different flavors. Overall, I thought it was a good experience, and the things that I'm worried about are how are they going to create diversity in these environments, like the urban environments, because it seems like the AI is built very heavily around making those urban environments feel like you're being chased quite a bit. And I know a lot of the other AI are acting the same way, where it's kind of a slow march forward towards you. This one is leaning in on that in a way that is both slower and more directed. It just allows for a higher density of conflicts that you can escape out of. So you actually feel like you're not just kind of grinding against the numbers. You're doing 4D chess. At least that's what it felt like for me. You know, it kind of reinvigorated that feeling from from when Helldivers first launched, and I cannot wait for them to bring this back. Do I have any concerns about it? The environments, I don't really have any concerns other than it's not here right now, and I want it. You gave it to me, and you took it away. I will never get this. No, seriously, good job, Arrowhead. Keep it up. Bring it back. I want it.